Hello, and welcome to Bay Fundy Fortunes. My name is Natalie. I'm an empath, intuitive card reader, and a visionary. And I'm here this evening to do the general monthly reading for the month of the time period of July 1st through to the 31st, 2018 for the sign of Libra. All right, and before I even get started, just to say that I am burning my candle from intuitivecandles.com tonight. This is Imperial Sandalwood. Very, very lovely, lovely, heavenly smell. But they're continuing with their special and their promotion of 10% off all your orders at this time. Go to intuitivecandles.com. Use the promotional code BOFF and the number 10. It stands for Bay of Fundy Fortunes, and the 10 stands for 10% off your orders. Go to intuitivecandles.com, and you can read up on the candles. They're 100% soy-based. You light them, and then your reveal shows up in their stones and gems. It's just beautiful. Anyway, let's get into your shuffle. Let's get into your shuffle. See what's in store. For those of you that are new, this is a 5-card draw. Your first card represents and brings forth your overall energies for the month of July. Your second card is your finances and your wealth. Third card is all about love, your heart, your hearth, your home, your intimate loves. Card number 4, if there are to be any challenges, that's where they're going to come and show up at. And card number 5, the best card of all, is your message from Spirit. Give it a run through here. And consult with Pendulum to see if these are indeed your cards, Libra, for this general reading. As this deck stands at the top 5 cards, the cards that are meant for this general free public reading for the sign of Libra, are these Libra's 5 cards meant for their spread for the month of July. Bit more of an oomph, please. Let me feel the pull. There we go. These are your cards. All right, thank you. You may stop. You may stop. All right, here we go. Okay, one moment here. Okay, there we go. All right. Okay, your very first card, your overall energy. Oh my goodness. Oh, Libra, Libra, Libra. Look what you got. My opinion, the Ace of Cups is always the best card in the deck. Beautiful. What a way. That's your overall energy. My goodness. What else can we give you here? Number 2, your finances and wealth. We've got the Page of Swords, gossip. Do your own fact-finding here. That's what I'm getting right off of this card for you. Don't listen to talk. Your next card we're looking at here, oh my. Your hearth, your home, your love. Look what you got. You've got the Star. And she's all about hope. What a beauty she is. And falling into a very, very beautiful spot. Your home. The most personal things in your life. Your next card. The 8 of Cups. Your challenges. And this will be a challenge for you. 8 being about change. And this is the 8 of Cups. It's definitely about change. And it's emotional change. It's an emotional effect that's going on here. Your final card, card number 5, is your message from Spirit. If I can get it to come up here. Nice one. Wow, what a nice reading for you guys, Libra. You got the Fool and New Beginnings. That's just beautiful. Beautiful. And there is your spread, Libra. What a lovely one it is. It's very, very nice to just even look at. I'm just going to move these back up so they're not in my way. I'm not knocking them on the floor because I need my elbow room. Okay. There we go. Don't mind the mess of me. I'm a mess today. I had an awful rough start to my day. It was horrible. Absolutely horrible. And I don't care if I look like an all dried up mop. And I hate that word mop right now. I had an awful flood here today. It was just a nightmare. It was one thing after another. It's been like that all day. It's like, oh my God, you know, what is going on? It's been a rough month and a half, 2 months. It just seems to be one thing after another after another. And then I have moments of stillness and peace and calm and serenity. And I just swallow that right up. So, anyways, Libra. And I'm a Libra rising, so I just remembered that. I am Libra rising. And the Ace of Cups, well, for your overall energy, this is absolutely fantastic. Fantastic. Beautiful card, beautiful card. Benefits of love, all benefits of love are coming into play here. I'm hearing something coming together in love. Two people coming together there's a connection being made, and it's for real this time. It's physical. You're standing in front of each other. You're physically there. This has been a long time coming. This is somebody who was already involved in a relationship, and many moons went by, and they're trying to come together. And they do. It's been a long time coming. I keep hearing that over and over and over. Pinch me moments. This must be a dream. This can't be real. But it feels really good. That's what I'm getting off this card. So the benefits of love that come forward with this card is just fantastic. You're being encouraged with this card to open your heart and trust. Even if it's blind faith, trust. That's hard to do. Libras don't want to be hurt any more than anybody else wants to be hurt. Leo wants balance, or not Leo, I'm sorry, Libra. Libra wants balance, right? They need a balance in there. Everybody getting along. That's important to Libra. Everybody to get along. To not sweat the small stuff in life. Because I'm hearing in this case, Libra is looking at the bigger picture of life at this point, looking at the long term, and they don't want anybody else sweating the small stuff. Look at the bigger picture. They try to encourage other people to do that. This is also a card of high intense emotions, strong, deep, intense emotions. It all stems from love, overwhelming love. True pinch me moments going on here, people. I don't know what this is about or who it's for, but this is coming, and it's well deserved. Wow. It's just a whole, there's just a potpourri of emotions going on with this card. Very intense, very overwhelming, but in a good way. Any projects that are going on right now, for some of you, and this comes up a lot with this card, you could be working on a book, thinking about writing a book, finishing up a book, looking to get a book published, but something along those lines. And this is probably some kind of, I'm hearing a tell-all book. No holds barred, nothing held back, really putting it out there. Other people, more simple projects, but nonetheless important to you. Gardening for some, putting in a garden, extending your garden, decorating your home. There's beautification going on here in your life, in the tangible things and in the emotional things as well. There's beautification going on in your life. How can you not embrace that and love that and welcome that with open arms? There's just no other way around it. So smile and enjoy it when it comes to you. Motherhood is being highlighted for somebody here as well. Maybe you've been trying for a while and it hasn't happened, and now it has. So congratulations if that applies to you. Your keywords for this card are beginnings and passion. Passion running really high here. an excitement to the point where you can barely contain it. It's almost making you physically ill. You're so excited. You're almost feeling nauseated. Your emotions have spiked so quickly. And there is a possibility of pregnancy for somebody as well. Fulfillment is being highlighted here for some. Intense emotions as well. Intensity being the final word with this card for your overall general energy for the whole month of July. Oh, just soak it all up. Eat it all up. My goodness. Your second card. Now, because you got the Ace of Cups for your overall energy, and we got the Page of Swords, he's all about gossip. It's going to lessen the intensity of the negative aspect of maybe what this card may bring into your reading. All I heard from the minute I picked that up was do your own fact checking. Don't listen to gossip. Don't listen to hearsay. Don't even waste your time. You just plow right on through anybody that tries to steer you differently, tries to convince you of something. Doesn't matter where it's coming from, because some people have good intentions, but they really don't know what they're talking about even when they think they do. And they think they're doing you a favor. They could do more damage than they could do good. Be very, very careful that way when it comes to investing, when it comes to new work, jobs. Keep your integrity about you, I'm hearing as well, for the higher-ups. There could be somebody that's vindictive, because this page has an agenda of his own. This page, you use the Whiffam theory only in reverse. When you say Whiffam, it's what's in it for me. In this case, what's in it for them, this person? They seem awful happy and excited to be standing by your side and moving along through things with you, but they're just a little bit too happy about it. There's just something going on. This person thrives off attention. That's one of the characteristics of them. They like being in the spotlight, and they're also very charming, and they're very warm and entertaining and inviting, and they seem to have this really, up vibe about them, but beneath the surface, they're trying to collect dirt on people, and they'll use it against them. They use it to their own benefit, is what they'll do. So you need to be careful of somebody giving you misleading information when it comes to your money and making money and potential money to be made. Do your own legwork. All right? And then you'll be okay. Don't depend on anybody else. And to avoid any misunderstandings or any trouble at all with anybody, make sure during the month of July, your integrity to your communications between yourself and other people is kept at the highest. Hide nothing. Put everything out on the table. Remember, keep doing everything the right way. So that way you're not sliding off anywhere. Don't cut any corners. Don't say, well, they won't really notice. Somebody will. All right? So be careful what you're doing. Keep your integrity in check here. Be very, very clear on your communications with others as well, so that you're on the same page at all times. You have a complete open understanding of what an agreement is or what's being agreed upon, this sort of a thing. With this card, if you're not watching what's going on, you're gonna be hearing a lot of gossip coming back at you. That's come full circle. You weren't supposed to know about it, and somebody blabbed it all out. It's good to know you've just been really, you're offended, you're insulted, a little bit hurt, but also now you've got your foot in the door on what's going on behind the scenes. All right, you've got a feel for it now. And you're realizing this is a cutthroat world. When it comes to the world of business and money, it's a cutthroat world. This person wants the spot where you're standing, so you got to be very, very careful of that, all right? So your keywords are complaints, and there's some bitchiness and some backstabbing going on here, some gossip that is not favorable. You may get, somebody may want to pull you into something like that as well, and you're shocked. They want you to conspire against another person. Get rid of them, and we will benefit. Take them out of the picture, and we will benefit. And that's not how you work, Libra. You keep your integrity about you. You stay honest. Never lie. Always tell the truth. Back away and get the hell out of that situation as fast as you can, or you will pay for it in more ways than one. We're not just talking money here. You'll pay for it in another way. Don't take the easy road. You take the road that you know is proper and right. Some people may be trying to pull some power pulls over you, using the power thing, going over your head kind of a thing, trying to influence somebody of power against you. This may backfire on them because your integrity, you're being watched at this point, so be careful. Legal issues could come to the forefront from some, and pay attention to your paperwork, especially financially. All right? So your next card we're looking at here is a beautiful card in your heart, your home, your intimate love. We got the Star, all about hope. What a beauty. What a beauty. We're looking here at tarot coming forth. And for some of you out there, now it's a general reading, could be 1, 2 people, could be 200 people, I don't know. But this card is here to acknowledge that you have, some of you just come through and worked really hard to get through some heartache that you've just gone through. It could be romantic, it could be the mourning of a loved one that's passed on, it could be the loss of a job, it could be loss of your home, it could be anything like that, but you've just come through it. You're at the end of it and you're coming out the other end and you're still in one piece, right? But you've come through either a heartache or a conflict of some kind. But what you've come out with on the other end is a brand new understanding on what's going on, how the game of life is played. And because you feel like you're up one, you're feeling, because I'm hearing that, you feel like you're up one. Not down one, but up one. You're feeling hope again. Hope for tomorrow. Hope for your future. Hope in general. Having a very optimistic outlook on life. I'm looking out my window and smiling because the whales are back and I can hear one out there. And it hangs out here all summer long, more or less in my backyard. But he's so far out that I can't see him, but I certainly hear him. And he's out there tonight. And I'm positive it's a humpback because he makes the same cry, the same call. It's a long, mournful cry. That's a good sign. It's a good... Yeah, the camera's not going to pick it up, but yeah, take my word for it. It's beautiful. I'm enjoying this. You're being encouraged to trust in the universe. If you get shaken up over the next little bit from here, that just something that if you're not sure, you get that unsure feeling, that nervousness, and you don't know why. And sometimes it isn't our instincts telling us to beware. Sometimes it's just an over-rational fear. It's a knee-jerk reaction to not trust something, but you're being encouraged to trust in the universe at this time for yourself. All right? There's a lot of healing that comes along with this card. And there's a lot of personal growth as well. It shows you developing new patterns, new life patterns, new way of thinking, a new way of living, a new way of believing, a new way of looking at things. Learning how to be objective, which makes you stronger in the long run. If you can be objective, especially about yourself. There's a lot of growth right there and clarity. Just this feeling of just open, wide open clarity. These are good things. When this card shows up, here's the thing too, when this card shows up, because she's so beautiful. She's here to show that you are, despite where you've come from, because you have come out the other end of something, you're on the right path now at this time. You are exactly where you're supposed to be right now. Even if you're in a bad place, as I'm saying this and you're hearing it, it's reaching your ears. You're where you're supposed to be right now. You won't be there for long. If it's a negative place, there's a lot of good growth going on with this. This shows a recovery, coming through some and recovering, getting your strength back, getting back on your feet again. And that can be a metaphor, getting back on your feet emotionally, mentally, intellectually, and physically. Yes. But when she shows up, this is 100% sure sign that everything's going to be just fine. Everything's going to work out for your betterment. It really will. The advice of the card is to trust in the universe, follow your heart, respect your instinct, your intuition, and your inner knowing. Let yourself be guided by destiny. Let destiny lead you where it is that you're supposed to be and what direction you're going in. Keywords are creativity and dreams, intuition and healing, a spiritual path, rebirth. The last final word on this beautiful card is wishes. This card overall shows a wonderful home life. It may have been some upsets for a while, challenges to get through, but there's peace reigning in the home now, and love, and warmth, and welcoming. Your next card, my goodness, you got the Eight of Cups, all about change. Emotional goodbyes, cutting of ties is what's coming from this card. But really, feelings of apprehension, not wanting public displays of emotion or scenes of any kind. That's not your cup of tea. You've been working quietly behind the scenes in your life to get ready for this. This is premeditated, this change. You've been thinking about this for a long, long time. Somebody's been working on it for a long, long time. Slowly working your way out. You know, not trying to cause big waves or attention to yourself. Trying to be on the down low about things. Some people already knew this change was coming. There's no big scenes. There won't be. There's not going to be any big drama that you're fearing. The people that matter already know, so they know this is coming. There's other people that don't matter so much that are going to be surprised by these changes that you're making in your life. For somebody out there, now is the time for you to leave, take your leave, and say a quiet goodbye. This could be a habit as well. You're saying goodbye quietly to a habit. Could be smoking or drinking or overeating or whatever. As far as things like that go, it could be anything. But you finally reached a point where you're tired and you're moving on. There's big changes coming there. You're ready for this change. For some of you, you could be packing up your life. There's nothing going on. You're not, the card sees you as not growing. For some of you, stagnation has moved in and taken place over your life. And for somebody, you're saying, I can't stand this. I can't stand this. I haven't had any personal growth in my life in any way, shape, or form in any category. I feel like I'm just stuck and I'm just existing here and I can't stand this any longer. When you get to that point inside and it's a desperation that turns into a burn, that want to, the desire turns into a yearning and a burn. Universe, here's that. Here's that intensity, the passion and the emotion behind it. Oh boy, big time. Put it out there, what it is that you want and that you're trying to bring to you in your life, the changes. Ask for help that way. Give all the details that you can and all the feeling that you can. What pushes it, what drives, what motivates you to yearn for this. Put it all in there. The universe will start shifting and shaping to bring all kinds of events, people, places, and things to bring you where it is that you're desiring to be. And if you're meant to be there, the universe has got your back. It's just that simple. Somebody may be just looking for a change of scenery, moving to a new neighborhood, new part of town, maybe moving to a new town. Maybe you have the luxury to do that. But you're looking for a change of scenery. For some, this may be in the small scale. You may just be going on little trips here and there, taking a vacation, this sort of a thing. The advice of this card is very, very simple because it's emotion driven and it's bringing change. And it still says, Tarot, you're to follow your heart and go forward. Go with the flow. Let the tide carry you through. Don't go against it. Don't be fighting it. This is a good thing. There's some good things on the horizon for you. You're taking the initiative for your own life. That's pretty powerful stuff, and the universe pays attention to that as well. Your keywords are endings and departures, journeys, transitions, and change. It's challenging for you. Yes, it is. Such challenges. Your last card, your message from Spirit is the Fool. It's all about new beginnings, baby. Brand new beginnings. This is a wonderful reading for you. This is just a fantastic reading for you. Wow. Just beautiful. And like I said, the Ace of Cups downplays anything. If there's any negative shadowing at all in here, the Ace of Cups and the Star here, and even this one, deflect it. And the intensity of any negative is really squashed down. This card is great. You're on the brink of a brand new path in your life after everything that you've been through. You've got a lot of love in your life at this time as well that maybe you didn't have before. You certainly have it now. That's giving you a sense of support, security, belonging, purpose, all these beautiful words. But you are in the brink of a brand new path, and wonderful, wonderful opportunities are waiting for some of you out there. This could be love, this could be family, this could be jobs, this could be traveling, this could be anything you can think of. Whatever it is that you're desiring, there's opportunity waiting for you. Follow your destiny as far as relationships and even jobs go at this time. Follow your destiny. If you feel you're being pulled, and there's moments where, because it happens to me all the time. I'll randomly say something will come out of my mouth, and if it doesn't happen in the next hour, by the next day, there it is. Like right out of left field. Like, how does that happen? It's the universe showing off a little bit, saying, we hear you. Here you go. And dropping that in is just a flag, and it's a loud one. And you're going, that's not coincidence. There's no flipping way. That's a coincidence. No way. It's the universe. It's giving you a little nudge. And there's the proof. And you just know that's not a coincidence. You know it in your gut. That's a beautiful thing about life. These things happen. There's more going on than what meets the eye. All right? If you've been dreaming for something or goal to reach, make sure whatever we'll call them your dreams, whatever your dreams are that you've been working for, you're planning on going after, make sure you remain grounded, all right? And remain realistic. Don't put the goals so high that they're unachievable for you. You do have to remain realistic. You are a human being still. You are here on Earth. So we have to live within the reality, right? Of being part of terra firma and being part of the physical world. So we have to be able to move through the physical world and to cope with what comes at us. Listen to the universe. We got a lot to juggle. We really do. Those of us looking for enlightenment every day, and that's our path, and then we're still in the real world, it's a lot to juggle at times. But just make sure that you stay grounded and that you stay focused on your goals as well. Somebody out there, you're being encouraged to reinvent yourself. Go full circle. Go all out. Have a big blowout and change everything in your life if that's what you feel like doing. Go for it. Go with it. And for somebody out there, there's a bright new future in a brand new territory, which means you're physically going to be either moving to someplace new or you're going to be beginning a new journey of some kind that's new to you. Doesn't mean you're physically moving. It could be a metaphor for beginning something else in your life, a new relationship, a new job, a new way of believing, living, loving, thinking. It could be anything for a multitude of people. This card also brings forth journeys over land or sea. For some, not everybody, it's a general reading. Here's the advice of this card, and this is really simple as well. This is your message from Spirit. Trust your inner knowing. Trust your intuition. When something draws you in and attracts you, if you like what it is that you're seeing and your intuition's feeling really good about it, then go ahead and leap. Jump right in. Just look before you leap. That's your simple advice for this card. Your keywords for this card are risk, innocence, departures, a new pathway, discoveries, journeys, and starting over. And that, my dears, that was your reading, Libra. I hope you got something out of that. I hope it gave you something. Look at that. There's a spider on a strand of silk, and he's climbing his way back up to the ceiling. You better bugger off. I don't care if you're my great-grandmother. Come back. Get up there. Go on. Oh, where did it go? I didn't knock him down. I don't know where he went. Or she. Oh, my. Anyway, hey. If you like this reading, you'd like to have something private and personal, look down below this video window. under the show more section. Read through, grab my email you see there. I use that for everything. Ship it off and I'll get you taken care of as soon as I can. Also, if you don't hate Facebook, come join us there. We have a group in there under groups, Bay of Fundy Fortunes. It's closed. It's private, full of like-minded individuals like myself and just like you. It's a great, great group to be in. It's very, very relaxing, calming, educational, sometimes fun. Anyways, please join us there. Everybody else, if you're looking for me, you don't find me right here in Bay of Fundy Fortunes. You'll find me down on the cove, walking along the beach, along the water's edge, that carry and hold the highest tides on the whole planet, the beautiful and the bountiful Bay of Fundy. It has my heart, always will. No matter where you find me or where you're looking, chances are you're always going to catch me waiting on the next high tide. Peace in. Walk in the light. Be kind to somebody today. We change this world one person at a time. By geez, let me tell you. Enjoy the month of July. It is beautiful summer. Tonight's a beautiful summer night here. Windows and stuff are all open. Patio fairy lights are on. The whole 9 yards. I just love it. It's just beautiful. Anyway, I hope to be back to do the middle of the month readings for the mid-monthlies and just to see how the month is unfolding and rolling along. It usually proves to be interesting. Anyway, until then, I wish you the best of luck in July. I think that's about it. Peace out. Bye for now.